So the pro fleet have just come through. They've started race 8, which is the second race of today. They've come up. They're doing the outer loop, which means they come on the outside course. They've just done one beat to the windward mark, and they're reaching across to come on the outer loop. We've had the first boat through, which is 2897. As we look over to our left, Steve, what can you see?
Okay, yeah, so we've got the main fleet heading down here, and it looks like second boat round is 2584, followed by 2703 and 2950, and then the next one is 1484 GBR boats. So the first.
So that's quite nice. None of the top 3 have come round the mark first. I was saying to Steve earlier, there's quite a mix. There's quite a depth in the pro fleets, so you can get a good mix up of results. So it's really good to see. We have had a very strong leader in Ben Tuttle. He hasn't come round the mark yet. But what's nice to see in this fleet, they're more experienced than the sport sailors, is that we have a real depth of sailors. So you will get a real mix coming through. So they are reaching across, and then they're coming and they're going down the downwind. Steve?
Yeah, so as you'll notice when they come around the downwind here, we've got 2821. From a technique point of view, what they're looking to do is then sheet out the sail and flatten the boat out. Some of them are looking to kite. A kiting is where you're pulling the sail over the top of the boat, which slightly more complicated in terms of it puts the centre of effort over the centre of lateral resistance, which means that they're using less rudder. So as Jane said, in the pro rig you've got the slightly more competent sailors, and as we've got through just around the mark 2037, New Zealand boat there.
That's our number 2. That's Beth Miller. That's 2111, followed by William Sunderland 2305. So as you can see, as you look up, Steve, they are coming thick and fast. They are.
Yeah, and sometimes if you are following, and you want to sort of take a punt, if you really need to finish a race ahead of the person that's in front of you, there is probably no point in just following. You could just take a risk and go around the other side of the course.
And I've seen that at the Nationals. I saw that in one race. We did have a clear leader, and 5 or 6 boats followed them, and another boat took the other side, and in fact at the other side they made great gains because they had what we call clean air.
Yeah.
Clean air. Can
you
elaborate?
Yeah, so clean air means that there isn't any boat obstructing the wind from the wind coming down on your sail. So
and get the boat pulled up. So
so as these guys are going around this mark, it's just interesting that they're quite a bit on. So what they want to be doing is entering the mark quite wide and then exiting really tight, as wide in, tight out. And as they go around that mark, they're going from downwind to upwind, so close haul, very, very quickly. Just ever so slightly dip into the no-go zone. You can feel the powers going off out of the boat, and the boat flattens out, and then coming out. Now as you get back,
he did well at the Nationals. I can't remember where he came, but he was in the top lots. We haven't seen too much of him in the last few days. But yes, he's a Brightling Sea sailor, Blake Tudor 2897. Believe he's the lead boat. Eyes on the finish. Can you see that? Actually, I'll keep this with me.
Yeah, I mean he's got a nice technique. He's keeping the boat flat. He is trying to kite a little bit, but I think you can see that every once in a while he's having to do a bit too much rudder movement, so he's just sort of trying to stabilise the boat, keep it fairly neutral. He's got his weight slightly back. What did John say?
I don't know. I didn't hear. What did you say, John? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. He's looking over his shoulder. Behind him, we have 5 boats. He's got a good distance on them.
Yeah, I reckon he's got a good. What do you reckon?
However, it's not
out, keeping the boat flat, getting quite far back in the boat, maybe get a little bit further forward there, and there we go. Yeah, seems like the decision is to stick the jibe in before the mark, so that we can just harden up. And here we go, the boat's trucking along. What's the name of this chap?
This is Blake. He's
Blake.
hiking hard.
Yeah, he's hiking hard. He's working the boat really hard. He's keeping the boat nice and flat. There we go. Boat's popping up on the plane.
He's definitely not wanting to let this one go.
He's finishing in style.
Well,
There we go.
The boot. There we are. First through 2897. That is Blake
Fantastic.
Tudor, followed hotly by Becky Cager. 2584.
Okay, so we're
Hardening up, so they're hiking out hard. They are wanting this. They will be happy with this, as these are all the top 10 boats. I can see a white buoyancy, and I've just lost my view. Thank you, Alex. It's all happening up here. So as we can see, I haven't seen Ben Tuttle. He's been our overnight leader. He's had great races all the way throughout. They are hiking right out. Who's going to make it? There's two going for the line. We will see, read you the numbers: 1880 and 2821. Gosh, I think 1880 had it, but I'm not the finish line. 2111. That's Beth Miller. She's our second place overnight leader. She's wearing the blue bib with the 2. 2167 is coming through, followed by 2560. So I think that's our top 10 through. We're now through to the team sailors. Who can I see coming up? I've got 2764. Looks like it's going to be